Inside Hook says, if you worry people are going to judge you for being divorced, don't worry. Experts say many daters actually see someone being divorced as a plus. Because you want someone who wants to commit, okay? Maybe it didn't work out last time, but it could this time. They're resilient, and you learn lessons that might make you an even better partner.
Drew Barrymore understands that men may think that there is something wrong with her after 3 marriages/divorces. Welcome to Management Highlights Daily. If you've been following this channel, you know our stance on marriage in modern times. Life doesn't end after a divorce or breakup, but it will have an impact on how you go about your life. The topic of Drew Barrymore's show is being divorced a plus when dating? Now it's time for us to dive into this and do what we have to do. Because we men, ain't we? We men, ain't we?
I think it's like if you were a runner and you didn't win one race. Do you stop running? No, you got stronger from that race. You got better from that race. I think your failures teach you what you need to know to go forward. So I think there's such value in the life experience of being divorced.
No doubt, there are valuable lessons to be learned in divorce. But I don't like the metaphor of the runner. I prefer boxing. I'm a huge boxing fan, and boxing is 80% mental. When a fighter takes a loss, especially when the loss is brutal, he will never be the same after that. He's damaged goods now, and your opponent has a huge impact on the outcome of the fight. That's why trainers won't let you spar with fighters that will beat you up in training camp, because it will shatter your confidence. Like Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth. And that's the thing with being divorced. When you remarry, the chance of getting a divorce is even higher than the previous marriage. 67%, probably higher. Why? Because you've been there before and you will unconsciously make comparisons with your previous marriage, if you like it or not. Men get divorce graded in court and they have to pay their ex-wife alimony for the rest of their lives. Or they can't see their children because this court system is full of shit. Getting married in modern society is foolishness, and getting remarried is double foolishness. Drew Barrymore has been married 3 times and got divorced 3 times as well. Let's listen to what she has to say.
I'm gonna play a surprising devil's advocate maybe.
What?
I get it. I get why people might look at someone. I have 3 divorces under my belt, and I understand if someone looked at me and was like, is there something wrong with her? I kind of get it. And if I met a man who was thrice divorced, I might be like, what's that all about? And until you really get to know somebody and their story, you don't know why, and it can seem like too many notches on a belt, and I don't judge people for judging it.
Getting divorced is a bad look, especially when you get divorced 3 times. Now, of course, not every situation is the same, but Drew Barrymore's first 2 marriages were both over within a year. Her last marriage lasted 4 years, and her ex-husband recently got remarried, which is foolishness in my opinion. I mean, check out our video called The Foolishness of Wedding Vows. It's not about the vows, the promises, the value of being stronger together. It's something else, and Drew Barrymore says it herself.
Just because, you might not be hot to trot, for a partner, I am the ultimate romantic. Yeah. I love talking about love. And if there is one person in here who is not contending with a relationship of some sort, then we're probably not alive. You got a sister, a mother, a brother, a cousin, a coworker, a friend. Come on, aren't we all dealing with relationships?
Romance. People associate love with romance. Modern women initiate 70 to 80% of the divorces, not necessarily because they don't have a good husband. They want romance, butterflies, excitement, special treatment, etc. They want to live in this emotional high 24/7, overlooking what's really important. I was watching a documentary about loneliness the other day, and it's a serious issue. Western modern society is individualistic, and social media shows superficiality, giving people the wrong idea of what a relationship entails. And these dating apps are not helping people make deeper connections. And that's my next point. Check this out.
Jaina, you're out there dating after a divorce. What is the vibe? Has any surprises occurred? What's your state of mind and heart?
I am really big into the dating apps and being honest in your profile and putting it out there. And at first, I agree with you. It was kind of intimidating to admit that I have a divorce under my belt. I felt like I had a big D across my forehead, D for divorce, D maybe for damaged goods. But then I realized I'm so fabulous that the good things about me outweigh any kind of negative connotations that being divorced might have.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm so fabulous. Drew Barrymore doesn't ask her that question. Women are afraid to criticize each other because of the backlash that they are gonna get. So they give each other this pep talk to feel better. Who remembers this?
Can the guys on TikTok enlighten me on what you guys are looking for? Because I'm 27, I have a career, I push 6 figures, I've got my own place, I pay my own bills, my own car, I've got a dog, I can cook, I'm funny, my friends voted me the most memorable personality in our entire friends group. What am I doing wrong? I don't understand. 2.5 years of being single now.
She's mentioning all of these things that men don't care about. But in her opinion, she is fabulous. So she overlooks most men because she is looking for a man that has all of these superficial things. Why in the blue hell does he need you for? You don't work to pay a man's bills. That's his responsibility, right? Because you think you are fabulous doesn't mean that we think you are fabulous. Because we men are not interested in other men.
I like your spin on it. You seem confident. And I will say one thing. People pick up what you put out there. So if you're like, I've been divorced 3 times, they're like, oh God. But if you're like, yeah, dude, my journey is what it is and I wouldn't be who I was without it, they're like, oh, okay.
Go on a date with these women and ask them specific questions and you will find out real quick if they have a great personality and if they are emotionally available or not. Because they will always tell on themselves. She's saying that she is so fabulous has the opposite effect. There's a difference between confidence and arrogance. Even if she is genuinely confident about herself, it doesn't mean that she is great company or a great girlfriend, and her divorce didn't impact her mentality. Second marriages have a higher divorce rate compared to first-time marriages. However, first-time marriages still have a high divorce rate. Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.